Hi, everybody. This is a broadcast of the Everyday Star Network, sponsored by the E Nation. Well, it would seem that Sinetta just can't take no for an answer. Can't take losing his golden goose, regardless of if that golden goose has been charged with allegedly raping a baby goose. It seems like Mr. Sinetta is trying to capitalize off of bro rape a lot. Well, it's just the latest in the scumbags from the conscious community, right? We're gonna talk about that right now on Gangsta Talk. Light it up, Dan.
All the time.
All right, what's going on, everybody? This is a broadcast of the Every Star Network. Welcome to Gangsta Talk. I am the Black Knight, the notorious gangster simp. Before I get started, let me give a shout out to my boy Hassan Burton and those who will be coming in. Dane, let me get a sound check. Sound check, y'all. Sound check. So I need y'all to
All
hear what I
right.
got to say today. Hey, get that ticker going too, Dane.
All right. Sound loud and clear.
All right. Okay, go back on mute. All right, everybody. This is Gangster Talk. Let me get right to it, okay? Everybody by now have heard Brother Rape a lot. or Brother Polite, whatever you want to call him, has been accused of allegedly raping a 14-year-old girl. Now, the problem I got with all of this is that, right, all of the dudes are defending Brother Polite. Now, before I get to that, let's start with Sonetta. Now, you know I hate the conscious community. So I'm licking my chops here. I'm having such a good time tearing these dudes apart. I don't know where to start. Well, let's start with Sonetta not giving a damn about that 14-year-old girl. Let's start with nearly nobody that's a male in the conscious community not giving a damn about what happened to that 14-year-old girl. Look, brothers, I'm telling you right now, this is not a good look for you. All this bullshit about the black woman is the least desired and worried about whether a white man wants her and all of that is irrelevant to what is going on right now. Your image is taking a serious effing L. You look bad defending this dude for all intents and for all purposes. Looks like an alleged pedophile. And I hate using that word allegedly, but we have to use it for legal situations. This guy allegedly looks like a pedophile. And y'all defending him. Guys coming up talking about my way, man, let's wait till all of the facts come out. What are you talking about? What about the little girl, dog? I mean, have we gotten to the point to where we don't have any love at all for our children? Because if that's where we are now, that's absolutely despicable. You don't have any love for the children, that belong to your own race. You don't have any loyalty to your woman that belongs to your own race. You guys running around here talking about, well, the white man, don't desire the black woman because she got kids. Y'all hate kids, huh? I'm going to tell you right now, don't now one of you dudes come on my show anymore and tell me shit about black women hating men. I don't want to hear nothing about these feminists talking about killing black boys. I don't want to hear none of that because you don't give a damn about the children either. You don't. None of you bums are saying anything about this 14-year-old girl. Some of you, well, wait a minute, let me take that back. Some of you are trying to say she manipulating him. What is a 14-year-old doing manipulating a 38-year-old? Are you saying that 38-year-old who's supposed to be a god, he is the so-called face of the conscious community? He's supposed to be a very smart dude, got his own language, and always talking about etymology and shit like that. Dame, come
Yes.
here for a second. Do me a
Mm-hmm.
favor while I'm ranting. Look up in the background the etymology of the word rape. Okay? Look up the etymology of the word rape. Got that?
Okay.
All
Okay.
right. Okay. Go handle that. Hop back. Interrupt me when you found it. Okay. You heard me?
Yeah, got you.
Okay. So, Mr. Etymology, we're going to use one of his own talking points. He always talking about, if you ever heard this dude speak, he always like to use the etymology of different words. We're going to use one too. One that he's been accused of. We're going to look up the etymology of the one he's been accused of and see what that turns out to be. Let's get back to this piece of crap, calls himself Sonetta. All he cares about is his money. Now, Polite made a lot of money for Sonetta. Captain Tazariog made a lot of money for Sonetta. Bro, what was it? Brother Jabari made a lot of money for Sonetta. But I don't think anybody made him more money than Bro Rape Alive. And so he just can't let the golden goose go, even though that goose has been accused of allegedly raping a baby goose. And he don't care nothing about it. Matter of fact, he sees this as an opportunity to make as much money as he can, or for views and clicks and cash apps. And I'm going to prove that to you here in a few minutes. See, I'm not just talking. I came with some receipts. You understand? I'm going to show you how much of a piece of shit this dude really is. Okay? Now here, this dude's Bro Rape a lot. His DNA is pretty much all over the place. But for some reason, we seem to be waiting for facts to come out. I don't know what other facts you need. Now, it looks like dude is getting ready to go to jail for a very long time. I can't say he doesn't deserve it. As a matter of fact, I think mostly all of the dudes in the conscious community, as it stands today, need to be locked up. Because they're nothing but charlatans and scam artists, and Sonnet is the biggest of them all. Not giving a damn about that little girl at all. All he cares about is money. And now that Bro Rape a lot is in the news, he feels that he can make more money. He feels that he can take advantage of old boy's situation and make money. Now, is that somebody that we should be supporting? Unfortunately, black people support too many of these kinds of black people. I said before that black people have a nasty habit of supporting bad black people. And you got good black people defending bad black people. Let's just face it, a lot of us are lost. A lot of us got some serious problems. We can't tell our ass from a hole in the ground. We can't tell friend from foe. I mean, this guy insults you confidently because he knows that you're going to pay him. And let me tell you something. There was no hesitation on him going after the money that he can make off of this situation. Now, don't get me wrong. I have no sympathy for Bro Rape a lot as far as I'm concerned. He can rot in prison. And that's where he should be. You understand what I'm saying? I'm still trying to figure out how the hell did he get 4 women to marry him? What kind of women are those? Where the hell did they come from? Are they even from this country? I mean, how the hell did he get 4 black women to enter some kind of a marriage agreement with him? And then come out and fucking brag about, well, I got 4 wives. But you got 4 wives and you out here being accused of raping a 14-year-old girl with 4 wives. Yeah, Dan, you ready? You got
Yeah.
that? All right, drop it on this. This is the etymology of the word rape. Go ahead.
Rape, verb. Late 14th century, rapine. It means seize, prey, abduct, take, and carry off by force. From rape now and from Anglo-French rapier, Old French, to seize, abduct, a legal term probably from the Latin rapier, seize, carry off by force, abduct, also figuring in alliterative or rhyming phrase such as rape and rennie, seize
So
and
you
plunder.
said, seize, take, and carry off by force?
Mm-hmm.
Say that one more time. Read that line one more time. This is the etymology of the word rape. This is a touche to Mr. Polite. Since you like to use etymology so much,
All right.
we decided to use it against you.
All right. Seize, prey, abduct, take, and carry off by force.
Stop. Seize prey, abduct, and carry off by force.
Hmm.
So he seized the girl, got her attention. He carried her off to the club. He took her by force to the hotel. And then he tried to force her to give him fellatio according to what the little girl said. This is not what we're saying. We're just repeating the words the girl said. That he allegedly tried to force her to carry out fellatio. And then tried to put his fingers down her throat to force her to vomit. Because he realized that he had intoxicated her too much. She had too much liquor in her system. You understand?
Uh-huh.
So read the etymology one more time, and then we're going to go to Sinetta. You ain't got to read the whole thing. Okay, you can just stop at seize, abduct, and all that stuff. Start from the
Okay.
beginning.
All right. Seize, prey, abduct, take, and carry off by force.
There you have it, people. That is the etymology of the word rape. Was it again, Dane? What?
Seize, prey, abduct, take, and carry off by force.
One more time.
The seize, prey, abduct, take, and carry off by force.
To invite someone to a party?
Uh, Carry off by force.
To take someone to a movie?
Abduct them.
Huh. To leave someone alone when they say no?
Uh, to take them.
Read it one more time.
Seize, prey, abduct, take, and carry off by force. He saw
All
her
right, people.
prey, he seized her, he abducted, take her, and he carried off.
So that is the etymology of the word rape as it pertains to Bro Rape-A-Lot, who's been allegedly accused of rape. Well, I don't know if he's allegedly accused of rape. He's been accused of rape, but allegedly raped the girl. Touche, Mr. Polite. How does it feel to get your own tactic used against you? Anyway, let's move on to this piece of crap called Sinetta. Now, I told you that he's using this situation to make money. Okay? So he's got 4 wives and 2 girlfriends. Thanks for that information, Miss Yvette. Okay, so now y'all about to hear the voice of Sinetta, and I'm going to be chiming in. Dan, you got him queued up?
Yeah, but before we do that, first we gotta take care of business. All
All right,
right.
handle that.
All right. So first with this channel may contain content not authorized for use by its owner. However, according to Section 107 of the Copyright Act of the United States, the fair use of copyrighted work for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, or research is not an infringement of copyright. All right.
Okay, now before you let it loose, let me tell y'all something. This dude is one of the worst dudes I've ever seen in my life. He's not gonna say one thing about this girl with any kind of love, but yet the black woman is God. Okay? Understand, these guys think the black woman is God, but he's not going to speak in any kind of loving and affectionate way about this 14-year-old girl. He cares more about his own image and people accusing him of supporting a piece of crap like Bro Rape-A-Lot than the damage that he did to this little girl. Play it, Dane.
All right, ready to go. Gonna start now.
Yeah. What
You
it
can
is,
share the
talk
screen.
back to me. What's going on, man? I got to go live. Real quick. It's going to be the exclusive. Brother Sarnetta and Brother Polite sit down.
Share the screen.
Don't want to miss it. I know all of y'all will be tuned in. People making videos is going crazy. People blaming me for another man's actions. I understand. I know what it is. But family, I'm gonna let you know right now. Brother Sarnetta don't have nothing to do with another man's actions. Just because I promoted a brother, just because I interviewed the brother, you can't blame me. Do you blame me when a nigga putting his penis in his wife? Do you blame me when the nigga is doing all kind of shit out there on the dance floor? Do you blame me then, nigga? How come you only blaming me when crazy shit might happen to him or something negative? Oh, Sarnetta's down with him. Sarnetta got to get the hit. But nigga, you ain't blaming me when he's sticking it in. The women, the girls, why you ain't blaming me then? So cut the bullshit. We understand what's going on. We see what you're trying to do. I see what you're trying to do. The House of Consciousness family understand what you're trying to do.
Pause it, Dane. Get him off the screen for right now. Now, keep in mind, right, the title of the podcast that you just saw is that the title is called A Sit Down with Brother Polite. Now, doing this whole pod, we ain't going to play the whole thing because it's 2 hours long, but you can go and watch it. If you want, we'll put the link in the chat. Brother Polite never appeared on the podcast. Never appeared. This is what I mean by he's trying to make money off a Polite situation. He never appeared on the podcast at all. The podcast was about him trying to fix his effed up image as a charlatan and a scam artist who's been scamming black folks for years, even though he keep claiming black, but he's a Dominican. You see what I'm saying? That's the title of this podcast. A sit down with Brother Polite about his new charges. Now, what is that going to do? People want to hear what's going on, right? So they're going to come running. Polite never came on the show. Didn't call in, didn't appear on the show, nothing. And he got all those likes, all those views, and all those cash apps. But something that he never even produced. See, this is the problem with us as black people. You have to acknowledge that this is where we're wrong at. And we have to correct issues like this. This is devastating us. Supporting charlatans and coons like this, posers and imposters, people who claim to be black, but don't give a damn about black people, and will say all kinds of black things just so they can get money out of you. This man also called the black woman God and had the nerve to say that black women should be protected, but not did he once say anything about the victim in this whole podcast. Not one goddamn thing. The whole podcast was about him because people are coming down hard on him, as they should. That's all he gave a damn about. And he had somebody on there, and he had people to come on there and defend him. Nobody defended the 14-year-old girl. Nobody. Now, keep in mind, this is the conscious community. This is Black News 102, Sarnetta Studios. This is the home of the black woman is God. Keep that in mind. This is the home of the black woman is God. And not one time did he say a damn thing about the victim. Not one time. Play it, Dane.
You know what I'm saying? You're blaming me for Umar not setting up the damn school? God damn, man, you motherfucking niggas. Why don't you blame me for creating YouTube for all you niggas with this information. Blame me for that. If you're
Put
gonna
him on
blame me
screen
for
a little
something,
bit,
the Hawker came out and said,
Put him on screen.
if it wasn't for Sarnetta, he wouldn't be doing what he doing. A lot of you niggas wouldn't be doing what you doing. Blame me for that, but you don't want to. Because you can't tear down the GOAT. You can't take down the GOAT. No matter how hard you try, no matter how hard you try, Sarnetta's still going to be here on top. Don't look at the numbers, because understand, Sarnetta's numbers been the same way for the last maybe 15 years. Y'all don't believe
pause.
me? Sarnetta's numbers.
Okay, Dan, every time I say pause, get him off the screen. And when I say play again, put him back on the screen and then play it, okay? The reason why I'm doing this is I'm trying not to give him the opportunity to flag it. All right?
All right.
Okay, now, did y'all hear that bullshit? See, black men, this is the problem. This is why black women are tired. All this Naga cared about was his numbers. All he cared about was being the GOAT. All he cared about was what was happening to him. He didn't say one damn thing about this girl. And I'm telling you brothers right now, y'all over here laughing and shit, running around here talking stupid about the black woman is, you know, white men ain't looking for black women or ain't checking for black women, whatever. Naga, y'all taking mad L's right now. You look really, really bad. And this makes you look worse. Understand something. This bad image is going to start harming you physically. Because it's going to get to the point where the average person that's non-black is going to start thinking that the black man is a piece of shit. And don't deserve to live. See, let me tell you something. When you become a menace, there's one thing to be a piece of shit. But when you become a piece of shit and a menace, that's a whole different level. Y'all taking mad L's right now. You won't even defend this poor little girl. You care more about that buzzard that allegedly raped her, and this piece of shit right here running his mouth about who he is because he's taking a lot of heat for supporting a piece of shit like Bro Rape a Lot. That all he gives a fuck about is himself. And these are the type of Nagas you other Nagas are supporting. This is why you look bad. You look bad to the black woman, and you look bad to the rest of the world. If you don't know why you look bad, this is why. This is why. And I'm telling you right now, you think you're gonna have somebody gonna knock that smile off your goddamn face, because this shit is for real. Don't you understand? The world isn't playing with us. It's bad enough they don't want us no fucking where. People don't want us around them. They don't want us in their neighborhoods. Do you add to that being a damn menace and a piece of shit to boot? How you think that's gonna fare for the rest of us? And you wonder why black women run around here talking about ain't no good black men, and black men ain't worth shit, and black women divest? This is why. And I cannot put emphasis on enough that this Naga, who's called the black woman God, listen, the reason why I keep saying that, that's very important for you to know. This is a man that calls the black woman God and won't say nothing in defense of that 14-year-old girl. Nothing. Play it, Dane.
Have been the same. Y'all keep saying, oh, Sarnetta numbers dropping. Sarnetta. No, nigga, Understand something. I'm dealing with knowledge. I'm dealing with consciousness. Understand what I'm dealing with. I'm dealing with knowledge. I'm dealing with consciousness. You're not going to get the same numbers as a nigga that say, man, oh, exposing so-and-so, or so-and-so is a homo, or so-and-so is gay, or so-and-so is that. You're not getting the same numbers because the masses are asses. So the masses of our people are really asses. That's the shit that they fuck with. They like the fuck shit. They like the bickering. They like that type of shit. All you got to do is test me and see if I'm wrong. Watch this. If you go to Sarnetta TV, and if you go to Black News 102, look at my chart. Go down the chart as far as you can and look at the viewership. You will see it's in the range of 10,000, 15,000, and it's been there for the last, I would say, 10 years. That's only because everybody don't want knowledge. You know how they say if you want to hide something, put it in the book. That's what it is. It's the same shit, man. What part y'all don't understand? It's the same thing. It's not that the people are not interested. It's the masses of the people you can't catch because they the ones that's not with the information and the knowledge. They want the bullshit. They want the fast food. You see what I'm saying? They want the arguing. They want the fight, and they want the slander. That's the shit that our people is into. Now, I'm quite sure y'all know I could get into the slander. I could get into the banging. I could get into the beef, and that's nothing for me. Is that what y'all want Sarnetta to do? Y'all know my specialty. I'm asking y'all. Is that what you want Sarnetta Studios to be about? Everybody else is already doing it. Why do I got to turn in, start trying to bang just to get a couple of views? No, shouldn't we have different channels for different things?
All right, so he wants you to think that to excuse the fact that he's not talking about the girl, it's because y'all want to see smut. Y'all want to see arguing. Y'all want to see that. Y'all don't want to see knowledge. You don't want to see him talking about the little girl. So he's blaming that on you guys. He's saying it's your fault that he's not talking about this little girl because y'all don't want to see that. Y'all don't care about the little girl. Y'all care more about the bullshit than the life of that little girl. That's what he's saying, pretty much, in a nutshell. He's about to lie, talking about, oh, I can get down with it. I can get into the smut. I can get into it. But he's pretty much blaming you for the fact that he don't have any integrity and he can't do the right thing. This guy's not a man. This guy's not even man enough to be a man. He doesn't have any integrity. He doesn't have any honor. And he's blaming other people for not being man enough to do the right thing. Play it, Dan.
Y'all say, oh shit, we need to go and learn about what's going on with that metaphysical shit with Bobby Hemmett just did. Let me turn into Sarnetta Studios. Oh shit, I want to get high. I want to laugh. Let me go turn into Poppy. Let me go turn into Hassan because I want to laugh tonight. You see what I'm saying? It doesn't stop. Niggas ain't gonna never stop. This is gonna be the way niggas are. Sarnetta gonna do it. Listen, man, for real. It don't take me but 1 second to say, you know what? I could easily go bang on Tahaka. Ain't nobody running from that. I'm taking my brother. I say big brother in size, but little brother in, you know, status. Like little brother, Captain Tazariot, for example. That's my big brother in size, but little brother when it comes to the how long you've been on the planet type shit. Hope y'all understand that. It's easy. Anybody in here, if you know Sarnetta, the easiest thing for me to do is bang. Anybody, I could do that, but I don't want to turn I did that. I'm trying to turn my platform into the knowledge, just strictly information. And Negroes will try to bring you back, but I'm not going back. It don't hurt me to go bang on a nigga, big nose nigga with shitty drawers, shitting in his clothes. That's easy for me. Negroes running around, it don't hurt me to say I could bang on somebody dealing with molestation, but I tell you what, when Nasi Yashabel came out, you ain't see this big drama. You ain't see drama like that. You ain't see my brothers over there going crazy making videos with Nasi Yashabel.
Pause.
Could it be because he was just he?
Now, you see, this is a tactic that a lot of them use, right? When they're caught out there and they don't really have any real stance, right? The first thing they're going to try to do is go get another situation to negate the situation that they're accused of. Now, you notice he hasn't said shit about that little girl yet. And he isn't going to. This is a 2-hour podcast. The black woman is God. He won't say nothing about this little girl. So hasn't said nothing about it yet. Talked about bullshit, about banging and all, because he's about hype. He's about money. He doesn't care about black people. Him calling the black woman God is just hype. He don't care about black women either. Because if he did, it would be the first thing he'd be talking about. The first thing he'd be saying about what kind of help are we get this little girl? Is she traumatized? What condition is she in? What condition her mind is in? Is she getting the help that she needs? How is the mother? Is the mother traumatized? Will the mother ever trust black men again? I mean, all kinds of things. He won't say nothing. All he cares about is himself and his platform, whether it makes money or not. He could care less what happened to this little girl or any other little girl that's black. He don't like black people anyway. He's a Dominican. And Dominicans think they're better than black people. You don't believe me? Don't take my word for it. Just go find a Dominican and ask them. They don't have no problems telling you that they're better than you. Play it, Dane. Dane.
Hello.
Play it.
Hebrew. Ain't nobody blame Zion or Nasi Yashabel's father for him.
Dame, go on mute, Dame. Play it.
Doing what the fuck he did? Think about that. So I'm talking about me. Did anybody blame Nasi Yashabel's pops? Cause nigga, he come from your semen. He come from your motherfucking balls, nigga. But nobody blamed him. Nobody blamed Zion. Nobody blamed anybody that came out of his set. Check. Nobody blamed him. Stop lying. What the fuck am I lying about? Nigga, get the fuck out my chat, bitch. What the fuck did I lie? What did I say that was a lie just now, y'all? Huh? Talk to me. Talk black to me. Ain't nobody blame Nasi Yashabel pops or Zion or none of them niggas that came out of Nasi's temple. No, they let him ride. They let him get out of the community real easy. They let him skate real easy. The only one that I know of that banged hard on them was ISUPK, goddamn it. Did you hear me? The only one that I seen stand up against Nasi Yashabel was ISUPK. Captain Tazariak did a live stream. That's a fact. And so, by no means am I going to try, I'm going to defend Polite. Shit, if Polite did that shit, bang, go the fuck hard. Go in. Do what the fuck you do. But nigga, Polite is responsible for his own actions. He is that man. He is responsible for everything that he does. So I never don't get no motherfucking check from Polite. If I did, Polite would step up here and say, nigga, you're lying.
Is that so? Then what are you getting right now? The title of your podcast is A Sit Down with Polite about his new charges. And Polite never showed up once on the podcast. So what do you call that? You're getting money right now. You're getting donations. You're getting views. The clip is monetized heavily. I mean, he must got like 19 fucking video feeds in this one video. Maybe even more than that. The video is heavily monetized. So what you talking about? He ain't getting no damn check. He about to get more than one check. As heavily monetized as this fucking podcast is. No bullshit, you not. You go look up this podcast, click on it, and look at all of the fucking video spots on this video. There's about 19 or 20 of them. So don't tell me you ain't making no money off of Polite. Fucking liar, man. This is what I'm talking about, man. Black people, these charlatans. You know, this is going to be the undoing of us all. Supporting people like this, giving out money to people like this. You wonder why the dollar can't stay in the black community? Because you're giving it to people like this. This person right here, Sonetta, is a foreigner. He's not even black. He's a Dominican. And he don't like black people. See, Sonetta is doing what a lot of white people do. When they're around white people, when a white person gets around a lot of black people, he becomes humble and docile and pretends to get along and pretends to praise black people until he get around his own kind. Then you see his true colors come out. He's the same way. He's in the hood where there's a bunch of black people. There's Dominicans around there too in New York, right? And so he's like, when in Rome, do as the Romans do. He just told the barefaced lie that he's not getting a check. That podcast is heavily monetized. And you know, we're talking about the donations he's getting from this podcast because black people are still silly enough to send him money because they believe that he's speaking some kind of truth. I don't know what kind of truth that is. See, here's another thing. We keep following people who don't talk about anything. And we treat them like they're leaders. There's nobody in the conscious community deserve to be called a leader. There's a lot of them in the conscious community that deserve to be called menaces, but not leaders. This is who you give your money to. This is who you tune into. You see him, you heard him brag about his views. You pretty much heard him disrespect black people, insulted your intelligence, saying that you're not looking for knowledge. So because you're not looking for knowledge, you don't have to say anything about that 14-year-old girl. Because you're not here for any of that. You're tuning in to hear him talk crazy and start fights and and kick shit on Brother Polite. That's what you're here for. So he doesn't have to talk about that 14-year-old victim. He doesn't have to be a man of integrity. He doesn't have to do the right thing. Because you gave him every excuse in the book not to be a man of integrity. You gave him every excuse in the book not to do the right thing. All right, a little bit more, then we're going to get out of here. Play it, Dan. Dang, play it.
Nigga, I just gave you a check the other day, nigga, last week or last month or last 2 months. Here, say it. So what the fuck is wrong with you bitches? And when I say you bitches, I'm not talking about women. That's who I'm talking about. I'm not talking about the women. I'm talking about the niggas. And get that right. Understand that. I'm talking about the women when I say that. All right. So, Papa Smurf said his mother is fake. His mother been fake for a long time. I get that. So just because your mother been fake, Papa Smurf, don't mean everybody else got to be fake. You know what I'm saying? That's your father. That's your mother. Everything I said up here is 100. I understand that, people want to get views. This is a way for them to get their channel up right now. But goddamn, why do we always got to get our channel up for the price of somebody? It's all good. I know
Okay,
Captain
stop it,
Cesario
Dame.
probably laughing, saying, yo,
You can get him up out of here. I mean, the nerve of him talking about getting up views for a channel when he's doing the same damn thing again. That podcast is titled "A Sit Down with Brother Polite About His New Charges." So, what do you think he's doing with that title? Is he not doing this very thing that he just talked about or accused other people of doing? Getting their channel up, getting views? He's doing it. Talk about a hypocrite. A blatant one at that. And don't have no problems being a hypocrite right in front of your face. I mean, smooth in your face. He's doing the very thing that he's accusing other people of doing. I'll say it one more time. That podcast is titled "A Sit Down with Bro Polite About His New Charges." You think that he didn't know what he was doing when he created that title? You think he didn't know that black folks was going to come a running? You think that he didn't know that he was going to get money off that advertising that's monetized on that thing? Think he didn't know that? Come on now. Well, anyway, with that being said, we're going to get ready to get out of here because we got ladies' night tonight. I just thought I'd stop in for a few, kick it with y'all about this, see where y'all heads at. And Dan, get that Styles feed ready. We get ready to get on out of here. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Hassan Burton, Yvette W. We will be talking about something very interesting tonight on Ladies' Night. So Dan, come on in here.
Hello.
So tell them what you're going to be talking about tonight on Ladies' Night.
Well, we're going to be talking about how Kevin Samuels and these red flags that's going on in dating. This woman and thing that came up on her date, and how
Okay, yeah.
Some people and some men are willing to take a chance and let them know that, hey, this is not right.
All right, y'all. So that's what they'll be talking about tonight on Ladies' Night. I'm going to get on out of here. I got work to do. Appreciate everybody for stopping in and supporting the channel. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Holler at y'all later. Okay, Dame, get us out of here. See y'all tonight on Ladies' Night. Oh, peace, power, unity. Go ahead, Dame. Drop the music.